Yo, what's up guys? Something happened to me, I'd really like to share it with you and give out some advice that I think will help. But before going into the main topic of the video, I'm going to give you a bit of background story. So I'm a controller player and I've used quite a few controllers since I've started playing. I started off with a basic Xbox controller. I then wanted to up my gameplay, so I bought an Xbox Elite Series 1 controller, and because that one broke down, I decided to upgrade again and invest in an Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, and that's when things got out of hand. Everything started off perfectly fine. I was happy to have a new controller and enjoyed the upgraded features, but about a month after I started playing with it, I noticed that the right bumper, which is RB for Xbox and R1 for PlayStation, was acting funny. It registered twice and sometimes 3 times when I pressed it once, making me pull out my minis or sniper instead of my shotgun. As you can imagine, it completely prevented me from playing properly, and it all became very frustrating. Thinking that I had broken the bumper or that it had just happened, I decided to return the controller and exchange it for a new one. Unfortunately, a month and a half later, the new controller started showing the same problem. When I pressed once on the right bumper, it would register 2 or 3 clicks. Knowing what was happening, it got my attention. I went on Reddit and found forums talking about this problem, and nobody had an immediate solution to it. I came to the conclusion that it must have been a design fault that Microsoft made and that probably every Xbox Elite Series 2 out there has. I then started thinking of solutions. If you have this problem, those are your 3 options. First, the controller you bought has a guarantee that hasn't expired, and you exchange it every time it breaks down until your guarantee expires or until they release an Xbox Elite Series 3 controller. If the guarantee expires or has expired, open your controller up and take the white little piece of plastic that sits between the bumper you press and the button the bumper presses inside the controller. A link to help you do that will be down in the description. It's much easier than it looks, and you don't need to buy any repair kits. A simple kitchen knife will do the job. The second solution I came up with is slightly less appealing, but I'll still put it out there for you. I know that the Xbox Elite Series 1 controller doesn't have any problems, and at first my plan was to buy it instead of another Series 2. However, because they are out of production and that the Series 2 came out, they are very expensive. The ones I found, which were not all new, cost between 190 and 250 euros, which is 60 to 120 euros more expensive than its original price. But if you are willing to invest in a better quality controller that will last longer, feel free to buy an Xbox Elite Series 1. The last and of course the most obvious solution is just to buy a different controller. I personally didn't, because I couldn't easily find an Xbox controller with 4 paddles, and I can't bear the PlayStation controller layout. However, if you are interested in buying a top-notch controller, I recommend the famous Astro C40 controller, which has great reviews, but however only 2 paddles at the back, which means that you'll probably have to place some sort of claw. I hope you enjoyed this little talk, and I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this channel to friends and family. I've got plenty more coming your way. That's all from me. Stay tuned to witness my dub in the realistic solos game mode. See you guys next time.